could hear a big exhale in the newsroom today. Tonight, we're thrilled to tell you that anchor Wendy Ryan is now out of the hospital and resting at home. We miss her as much as you do. ABC Action News reporter Ashley Yora was with Wendy today and joins us now at the digital dashboard. Ashley, how's she feeling today?
She tells me she was feeling so much better. In part, that's thanks to these messages that she is getting from you online. But tonight, Wendy has a powerful message of her own to share about her experience and what you may not realize you need to look out for.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
This is where we love seeing anchor Wendy Ryan, but for days she's been here in a hospital bed in pain.
The infection was literally, this big, and it spread pretty rapidly, and it scared me really bad.
Wendy's been fighting a staph infection above her eye.
In her case, if you plucked an eyebrow or, just even watching her skin, it had a little tiny scrape, it could get in there.
I literally went from that, and then it just, started to inflame, and that was the next morning.
The infection spread quickly.
The scary thing is the location near the eye. The eye, luckily for her, it was kind of stuck on the skin portion, but if it went down to her muscles, it can also go back into the eye, and she can actually cause loss of vision of her eye.
Something Wendy and her family couldn't even think about.
If I had waited just a few hours, if it could have traveled behind my eye, and I could have easily lost my eye.
We found out later she could have died, and it's crazy. You could die from a pimple because of, of everything that happened.
Now her story is a warning.
If you know something's wrong, don't wait. Get to a doctor, get to the ER, because it could be your life.
Thankfully, Wendy's story will end with her back where she belongs.
The next time I'm on the set and I'm anchoring the news, which I hope is soon, I'm gonna look out at the prompter and probably get a little teary-eyed and just thank God that I can see with both eyes and say thank you, God, for healing me and putting me back together.
Wendy does have a few more weeks of antibiotics, but she said that she hopes she's going to be right back here soon.
Yeah, she's a fighter, and she will if she can get back here.
And the thing that's crazy about that story is just how quickly that happened.
Yeah.
And Jerome mentioned, they said, you have a pimple or something,
right,
and look what can happen within, what, 6 hours, 12
literally.
hours?
And that's what Wendy's doctor was telling me as well, that it was just such a scary situation because of the placement right next to her eye.
And if she hadn't gone to the hospital in just a few hours, if she just delayed it a few hours, this could have been a much worse. Whole different story, right?
Like so many people do every day. Oh, I'll just take care of it later.
Yeah, especially guys.
Yeah,
do that all the time. Like, oh, we'll go to the hospital tomorrow.
Don't do that. Get it taken care of if you notice anything.
I was texting her right before she got out of the hospital today, and I said, what do you miss the most? And she said her own bed, of course, because she's been sleeping in a hospital bed for the last week. Right. And she said she misses our sophomoric humor. Like
sophomoric?
I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm more freshman. By the way, we know she's watching, so Wendy, hope to see you here really, really soon. Absolutely.